What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with a very special late night Cleveland Browns video for you guys. And as I'm sure you've heard by now, if you haven't seen my YouTube short, earlier this morning, the Browns officially cut defensive tackle PERRION Winfrey because he did something not just dumb, but extremely dumb. Now, if you want to know exactly what he did, simply Google PERRION Winfrey or go look it up on Twitter. I'm sure you'll find something about it. I'm not going to talk about it in here because it's none of my business. But with PERRION Winfrey's departure, that leaves a hole in the Browns D line. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are going to think, well, couldn't they just replace him with Jordan Elliott or Tristan Hill or Mo Hurst? I mean, that could work, but those guys are more depth options. I'm thinking we could possibly go out and maybe get another starter. Someone who could take up the majority of the snaps. Now, of course, in this video, I'm going to talk about 5 potential replacements for PERRION Winfrey. And before I get into this video, I got to give a shout out to someone. And of course, that someone is one of my newer viewers, someone we've just started seeing in the comments sections on my live streams. And that is, of course, AFX Apocalypse 9479, who commented on my YouTube short earlier today with this comment, and I quote, "Idea, make a video on possible replacements. Now we desperately need to sign a DT. I'm thinking maybe Shelby Harris." Well, Apocalypse, I got you with that video. Yeah. So with that being said, let's look at 5 potential replacements for PERRION Winfrey. And the first potential replacement is a guy that Browns fans everywhere really, really want. If we sign this guy, Browns fans are going to rejoice. And that is, of course, Matt Ioannidis. If it was up to Browns fans, this guy would have been a Brown a long time ago. He's essentially been Browns fans' #1 target at defensive tackle for a while. I'm surprised he hasn't signed anywhere yet. Now watch, I make this video and watch him sign tomorrow. Imagine, especially with training camp coming up. I expect guys to start flying off the shelves again, trying to get into camp and, get into game shape, get ready for the season, Now another guy, of course, is another Browns fan favorite, Shelby Harris, as Apocalypse mentioned in his comment. The third guy is a guy that Buckeye fans don't really like too much. Chris Wormley, former Wolverine, of course. Of course, he played for the Steelers, and I think the Ravens too. So he's like naturally a rival. It would be weird seeing him in a Browns uniform. But then he would essentially be 3/4 of the way through his tour to AFC North, right? Just like Larry Ogunjobi, pretty much. But yeah, I think Chris Wormley would be a solid addition. My 4th possible replacement is Michael Brockers. But yeah, this guy would be a gnarly addition. He'd be really good. He'd probably come cheap too. And then the last guy is a guy that I actually heard rumors about. And believe it or not, we actually hired a coach who's good friends with Ndamukong. And I just spoiled it. Yeah, Ndamukong Suh. Gotta love it, right? That's what happens when I do freaking videos late at night. My brain starts to turn off and yeah, whatever. But yeah, we actually hired a coach who's worked with Ndamukong Suh. I guess they have a good working relationship. How do I think we're going to sign Suh? Probably not. But it wouldn't surprise me if we did. If you're wondering who I'm talking about Coach Washburn. We hired him recently. I guess you could say we signed him, but yeah, we brought him in recently. So those are my 5 possible replacements. Let me know what you guys think. And we'll see what the Browns do to replace PERRION Winfrey, if they do anything at all. They might just rely on what they already have. Although, according to Brad Stainbrook, who covers the Browns for the Orange and Brown Report, which is like a blog site, he said that he expects the Browns to at least sniff around and at least look and see what's out there. Man, I would love Ionitis or Shelby Harris. If we got Proctors, that'd be dope too. And to be honest, I don't think Sue or Wormley actually come here. But you never know. So we'll see what happens. But that's going to wrap it up for this video. Wanted to keep this short and sweet for you guys. About 5 minutes. That's not too bad. All right, guys. I'm going to head out and hope to see you guys tomorrow as I have a banger Guardians video planned. So be on the lookout for that tomorrow. With that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Browns. And I'm out. Bye-bye. Yeah.